All right. Welcome,
You're not
everyone.
gonna story, you piece of shit.
Joe,
You're not gonna ask my story, you piece of shit.
you said you would talk about it, but then you didn't start saying anything. So I was like, oh, maybe he's self-conscious.
No, I was like, you went first, so I let you go first, like a gentleman.
Okay, well then tell us your story, please.
The branch got robbed whilst I was in it.
What?
Yeah, fucking epic shit. Holy fucking shit.
What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Where were you?
I was like in the branch, like on the other side of the security door, and I was having to deal with this thief.
How do you mean?
Yeah, my story wins, right?
Yeah, of course. Like you were talking to the thief.
Yeah. So what had happened, right? I was working at my desk, and on the other side of my desk is the branch manager's desk, right? So he can hear what I'm saying, I can hear what he's saying, whatever. So he gets a call, and I overhear the conversation because he's like pretty adamant and vibrant in the conversation. Anyway, what had happened is that someone had popped into the chatty branch, which is like 5 minutes from where I am, 10 minutes from where I am. And someone had taken a banker's laptop who was working out in the retail shop front. So someone lifted a laptop, right? And then what had happened was their manager had started calling around local managers to let everybody know. She'd called the branch manager at Oakley, and then she'd forwarded through the pictures from CCTV, and then the branch manager at Oakley started forwarding them around to bankers in the area. And whilst he's talking to her, he stops and he's like, "Holy fucking shit! She's just walked into my branch." The fucking thief had walked into the Oakley branch where I was and was obviously going to try to do something else. So I'm like, oh, fuck, man, this is going to be fucking epic shit. This shit's about to go down. So, like, right where the tellers are, there's a security door. And there's obviously a big screen and cameras. So I'm like standing at the cameras at the teller door, just waiting for something to go down. If I'm going to have to run out and do something, I'm going to have to go fucking die hard on this, on this fucking bitch.
Right? This is so exciting.
So the branch manager's like internal IM'd the two tellers. Who's one's a young bloke, champion of a bloke, and the second one's an older lady. She's been like 35 years in the bank. Whoever serves that lady, get her ID and we'll scan her ID so we can obviously give it to the police. The young lad gets the ID, and then the young lad gets the ID, and then he comes out back and he's like, "Oh, I've got it," and the branch manager goes to scan it. I'm still watching the TVs and seeing what she's doing. Anyway, she starts talking to a bloke, an older bloke. The bloke was probably like 60, 65 years old at the other teller, like conversing, like they knew each other. Weird, right? And she starts causing a ruckus. She starts yelling, she starts screaming profanities, all this sort of stuff, and starts walking out of the branch with this old bloke whom she didn't walk in with. Weird, right? So obviously an accomplice, right? So then they've congregated outside, and I can see the cameras outside, and they're just chatting, and then they walk off. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? These weird people like have come to obviously rob the bank. We were on it, and then they've just fucked off. 15 minutes later, I get a message from the young lad who's at the teller, and he's like, bro, she's back. This chick had come back, right? Going fucking batshit crazy in the branch, yelling and screaming. And I'm like, oh, now it's definitely going to go down. I'm going to have to fucking tackle some bitch or protect some people. Something, right? I'm on the other side of the security door just waiting. And she ended up like, what had happened was she obviously had some sort of fake ID, and she obviously had like stolen, what do you call it? She had stolen someone's identity details. So the address, date of birth, all the authentication questions that you would ask at the bank in order to get access to your account. She knew this person's, but we couldn't obviously prove on the spot that it was a stolen ID. Right? It was her picture with a real fucked up ID. So, she's going nuts, and then I've got the ID, the fake ID that we took from her originally, and I've walked out there and I've been like, hello, and she's just obviously stood there, and the bloke that a different bloke had come in with her this time, and they've just kind of just stopped dead, and then I just remember the branch stopping dead, like because there's other customers in there, they just stopped dead, and I'm like, hello, here's your ID back, and she's like, oh, what took you so long? I was like, oh, sorry, I was on the phone, and she's like, oh, okay. And then goes back to the counter, and I just sort of walk back away behind the security doors, and then she starts cutting sick again. I'm like, all right, this is really weird. She starts talking to a different bloke at the other teller, and then withdraws cash, and then like runs out with the other bloke. 5 minutes later, the cops turn up, and it's just like, well, what the fuck just happened? This is epic.
I've got a little bit of anxiety.
I woke up this morning. Seriously, 100%. I woke up this morning about 5 o'clock, and I was like, fuck, that was full on yesterday. Like, I had a real busy week. Fucking first, like, I'm no longer a virgin when it comes to, like, bank robberies anymore. This is insane. And then my mind began to wander. I was like, what if I see this junkie bitch in Oakley somewhere? Like, because I frequent Oakley. Oakley's, like, a really popular area of Melbourne, a lot of culture, a lot of food, a couple of bars and things like that. What if I see them again? What if I'm out with someone? What if I'm out with the boys and like I see them and I get approached by them? Like I'm probably gonna have to throw down and protect myself. Hey, because like when I really thought deeply about it, they had proper set this up because they had multiple blokes in there and they obviously interchange with each entry, and they'd set this up.
Yeah, right.
They've gone to do the same thing at Chatty, and then gone to and just done a run around the southeastern suburbs, right? So if I'm like, I've got to remember, like, I'm not dealing with one, but I'm dealing with what probably multiple blokes that I'm gonna have to fucking sort out. This is awesome. At the time, I was like, awesome. This morning at 6 o'clock, I'm like, I'm gonna get jumped at work. This is pretty full on. I'm a banker. Like, what the fuck?
Have you seen the movie The Town with Ben Affleck and Jeremy Renner?
Yeah.
That just because I've never seen it. I only just started watching it last night.
Yeah.
And
dope movie.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah.
Are you? Oh.
Cool, right? But also a little scary.
Yeah, like don't die.
Well, I'm not gonna die.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm gonna die, but like not right now.
Well, I hope not in a bank robbery.
That would be a pretty cool way to die, saving lives.
Yeah, but what if you weren't saving lives? What if you just got shot?
That would suck. That'd be a waste of a life. Fuck that.
Yeah, but like if you get, that's so cool. Man, that's
right.
Well, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no point talking about my training this week because it's just nowhere near as exciting. Fucking hell. Your story topped it too early.
Damn it.
We peaked way too early. Also, sorry.
No reason.
You literally called me yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Why did you not tell me this?
It happened like straight after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe are we allowed to like, am I allowed to put that on the YouTube?
I don't know, but whatever. If I get in trouble, fine me. So what?
Oh, it's what you can say when you have millions of dollars, people.
But I don't. Please don't find me.
Oh, I bet once they see this and they're like, he's got millions of dollars.
Yeah, bang, Rob. This is gonna be your fault. How are you gonna sleep at night, Brandon?
Pretty comfortably.
Okay, fair.
Well, I really don't know how to follow that up, dude. You really, yeah.
Pretty cool story.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool story. Well then.
How's your week been?
I will talk to everyone later. That was good. I got no like. Where do you go from there, G?
That's all right. Let the professional converser.
Sorry?
You still haven't got a beard trim.
No, it's just I like it.
It's all over the place though.
Yeah, it's getting longer and longer, and I just got to tame it a bit more, but it kind of replicates my spirit right now, very wild and free. Said no one ever. Yeah. Anyways, but no, it's good. I've had a very busy week. Work's been great. Work's been busy. I also podcasted with Shallow and Killian Hamilton.
Okay.
That was cool.
Cool.
The biggest flex from fucking Jordo, just sitting in Steffi Cohen's like rumpus room with a big mural of Steffi Cohen behind him. I'm like, okay, yeah. Here's my white wall. It's pretty. Anyways, that was pretty cool though. Pretty good chat. What else happened this week?
Good. How did Jordan get out?
2 days before their lockdown, he just like, all right, I'm going to Miami.
Yeah, okay.
Because apparently it's weird. You got to lock down. I was talking to Killian. You got to lock down for 3 days at your own expense in a hotel and then pay $2,000 to the Canadian government.
Why?
Exactly. I was like, we just got to lock down for 14 days. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, but they're pretty much like Canada's pretty much still in lockdown, and Shallow's just chilling in Miami with Steffi and Hayden, and escaped it all. So it's pretty cool. And what else happened? Training went well.
I got mates in the UK and customers that are in the UK who buy property here, and they're like stage 5 lockdown, 800 deaths a day, sort of shit out deaths a day.
Fucking hell. That's fucked.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty it's like everyone's blowing up about, how we're fucking, this is no point to this call, but hey, I can share my opinion. It's so weird watching people in Australia blow up about these restrictions when it's like, we have it so good.
We're lucky.
We are very lucky. If you look at countries and like, obviously, one of our good mates, his father passed away this week and he can't get back home to go to the funeral. Like, I feel like everyone in Australia needs to take a fucking chill pill. If we have to go into like a 3-day lockdown, that's okay.
3 days is nothing. Like,
I know.
Well, Victoria was in proper lockdown for like 4 months.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So what's 3 days? Fuck 3 days.
Exactly. Except I did, when we had our 3-day lockdown, I bought a PlayStation 4 because I was like, fuck, what if this is like a monthly thing? What am I going to do?
I was going to do it, buy a PlayStation. I was like, hey, Pat, man, like, where do I get a PlayStation from? What games? I guess I get really bored.
Yeah. Now I don't play it, which is really sad. I played it so much in that first 3-day lockdown, though.
Did you? What games did you?
Call of Duty and the new Spider-Man, like the Miles Morales one. The Black Spider-Man.
I'm not going to pretend like I know what that is.
It's pretty fun. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Anywho, anyways, how's training, G?
My training's good, but this is not about me.
Well, that whole 15 minutes was.
All right. Well, then the next 3 minutes will be about you, and then we'll go. So you're busy with work?
Yep, work's very busy. We obviously got comp on tomorrow up here. So a few of the lads competing there, and then
which comp is Kane's comp?
Yeah, Kane's comp.
Okay, I know it's other people's comp, but like I resonate obviously because I talk to Kane regularly.
Yeah. Also, you should have a message from Brock on your Instagram.
Yes, I do, and I responded to it.
This makes me happy.
Brock and I'm not friends anymore.
Anywho, so yeah, Brock's competing tomorrow, Kane, and then I got 3 others. It's just there, the comp season. Then we've got another comp in 2 weeks, and then in April's our states. So, sorry,
what are you looking at?
Oh, the board of all the comps and the people competing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like comp season's really kicking off. States is coming really quickly. My comp's coming really quickly. So,
well, we just got put into another like very, obviously, as you know, a high level of restrictions this week. So I don't know what's going to happen without the comps and big.
That's why I've literally haven't booked my flights yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a last minute thing. So,
yeah.
But I'm sure if worst comes to worst, I'll fucking find another comp.
Yeah.
It won't be hard.
Yeah.
But everything's on track. Everything's going good.
What's going on with your food? Are you still working with Leah?
Yep. Yeah, so she's I'm proud of you. I'm doing the exact same thing I did last time, and weights shot right back up to 105.7. It got a bit lower on the lower side with preparing for Epic Day. You know that thing you were supposed to come up for, and then you didn't?
Well, I fucking couldn't, could I?
You could have. You could have flown to the Gold Coast.
What?
I told you could have flown to the Gold Coast, and I would have driven down to pick you up.
Yeah, and then how am I going to get back, Brandon?
By flying out of the Gold Coast.
And then if I'm allowed to get back in the state.
Well, that seems like a you problem by that stage.
I knew it. You dog.
But yeah, no, training's going really good. Work's really good. Fucking having Brooke is godsend.
Yeah.
Obviously taking a lot of pressure off myself. Yeah, man, just shit's good.
Okay. Are you wearing your watch? Okay, good. So same sort of thing.
Sorry?
So same thing as we're doing before. The only thing that I want to do programming wise is increase your volume at this stage with your pressing. So then the secondary question is how's your shoulder?
Shoulder is surprising. So in that last, I'm just trying to pull up my program for everyone. In that last prep, I obviously got the what is it? Cortisone into the bursa. Yeah. That took away a majority of the pain, and got a little bit of residual bicep pain, but that's very sporadic. That comes across like every now and then. If I'm conscious, like what's her name? Jackie. Like my shoulder's great. So if I do all the prehabs and I'm onto it, it's fucking mint.
Okay. Cool. So what are you gonna do, Brandon?
Keep doing my prehab.
Okay, good job, Ruby.
Yeah, I was like, what, is that a trick question?
Kinda.
So here, share. Cool. There's my program. So I've got a deadlift today. Everyone can you see that, G?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So I update this every Monday with all my recovery notes, all my sleep. My average sleep score last week, though, was 82.
Go fuck yourself.
I just wanted to throw that in there. My average steps is about 9.4 to 10.
That's good.
I don't count my steps on Sunday because it's just my day to just take the watch off.
You actually take the watch off?
I just leave it like by my bedside table so it charges.
Okay.
Except I will wear it tomorrow because I'll be on my feet all fucking day at comp.
How's your hip?
Hip's been like the good thing. We got to chat. Your sleep score makes me jealous.
Okay.
Now, you said you wanted to increase my volume of pressing?
Yeah, but I'm just obviously conscious of your
shoulder.
So 1, 2, 3. Can we go an extra set of 5?
Mm-hmm.
And then an extra set of 10?
Yep.
Thank you.
Now, that other question, am I deloading next week?
Yeah.
And then after that, are we still hitting 5s?
Yeah. You'll be like, what, 12 weeks out, 11 weeks out?
No.
How many weeks?
Let me check. It'll be like 9 or 10.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9.
Cool. After next week.
So 5's the next week?
Yeah.
At deload?
Yeah. And then your next heavy week will be 9 weeks. Is that 9 weeks out?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
And then squats still at
like
3.
I don't like keeping you in that sort of like intensity range for too long. Like
the toward the end, sorry.
Yeah, I like a shorter peak with you just because
it works.
It works, and you have a history. You have a lot of you've got a history of getting hurt, and I'm just trying to do things to avoid that. All right, cool. How'd you pull up after squats?
Good. DOMs. But the reps hurt more than anything.
Yeah, but that's just you being a vagina.
No, that's because Lily is a fucking savage.
You don't need to crank them right now.
No, they won't crank. That's the thing.
All right, so then you're a vagina.
No, Lily's a savage. Her light wrap is like full.
Really? Who wraps your comp?
Lily will be.
Okay, but who did before?
Me.
Oh, yeah. This makes sense now.
So, but everything's feeling good.
Yeah.
I got a deadlift today, probably a couple of hours after this call.
What are you going to do, 190?
Yeah.
I think we'll just sort of adjust what we're going to do on the up week because you're a little bit cooked, and just by looking at your head right now, you're a little bit cooked.
Sorry, what was that? You kind of broke up.
Your head is a little bit cooked, so I might just pull you back slightly on the next up week. 4,600 counts, 4,500 counts.
4,500 on my training days. It's usually around that 4.8 to 5.2. That's just that Wednesdays, just because there's a new donut place near me.
Yeah, that's right. I don't like donuts.
Don't you? That's a joke, right?
Yeah.
There's this new place near me. It's called Donut Lord, and get this, it's open till like 3 a.m. And if you want hot, fresh cinnamon donuts at like 11 p.m., Uber Eats has got you covered.
Isn't it just near you?
Yeah, it's literally near me.
Okay.
So good.
Why wouldn't you go?
Sorry?
Fuck paying for Uber Eats. It's so expensive for nothing.
Yeah, look, I'm not walking around my area at like fucking 11:30 at night. I will get rolled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like where this is. I just think we're just pushing a little bit too hard right now, intensity-wise. So we'll end up, instead of going up like plus 10, it'll be maybe a couple of weeks of some smaller jumps. We'll get the most out of your 5s, and then we'll plan to quick peak 3s and doubles again.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your head at? Your head's good?
Yeah, man. Like it's with training, absolutely. Like it's just, I think the shift happened after Epic Day where there was a lot less stress. Didn't have to fucking run around organizing things, and it's just like, okay, cool. And then I could rock up to my sessions and go, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to execute on.
Yeah.
Before that, it was a little bit like, oh, fuck, if this isn't organized type thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just
okay, cool.
Cruising in.
Okay, good.
Got my routine, got my structure.
Yeah, so long as you have your routine and structure, it's easy to obviously play it around. What's the weight class that we're going to be in? Is it a different weight class?
No, I'll be 110s again.
Okay. So we end up being like 109 again.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm good, man.
Sweet.
Very, very, very easy where we're at. I mean, we're in a spot like we'll be better than what we've ever been. So it's just the way things are.
Sorry, I'm just trying to look for the videos if you wanted to see them. Where the fuck did I just send them? This is awkward. That one. Oh, not these ones. Fuck. This one.
Just show me the bench one, because that's probably the from a technical perspective, that's probably the one you need the most work on.
Okay. Well, I just got it. There it is. And share screen. This.
Your first rep's always really good, and then just something gets a little bit.
I almost feel like I need to pause every rep.
Well, pause every rep, then make it a little bit harder for yourself.
I've also setting up differently in so in where is it? This point there when Lily lifts it out, I'm setting my breath first into the rib cage and then pulling my scaps into that.
To your pockets, yeah.
Yeah. But so I used to kind of like set my scaps first, then breathe, but I've just reversed that process.
Okay.
Because the scaps was always like the thing that would fail me. So I was like, oh, well, I need to do that first. Whereas like, well, it's not really allowing me to fill up my rib cage. It's kind of blocking that. So I fill my rib cage up first with air and then pull my scaps into the bench or into the spine is probably a better word.
Can you play that again for me? I just need to see the first three. Okay. Yeah, we just need lots of volume right now. Cool. All right, my bro. Anything else? You good?
I'm good. Did you get any questions?
Yeah, there are like 30 questions of people trolling me. And then like weird fanboy questions, which I'm not going to repeat. I'm not going to waste everyone's time.
What do you mean weird fanboy questions?
How big is your hands? How big is your feet? What do you weigh? This sort of stuff.
Okay.
Welcome.
That's amazing.
It's not. I've forgotten like about weird fanboys like that.
Just for Pagan and Kane, if Gawain just tilts his head to the right, they'll be able to see the sticker on your TV. Other way.
It's not my TV. Touch it.
Look, there it is. That sticker, the energy rating sticker.
Yeah, it's still on my car, actually. It's a brand new car, though, so that's my excuse.
Oh, my gosh. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you get a brand new car?
No, yeah, about a year ago.
Oh.
But with COVID, like, it never got driven, really.
Yeah, fair. All right, good.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
I'm very good. To give me feedback during the week around bench day, because that's the only really sort of thing I'm going to be sort of concerned about.
All right, cool. 80% deload?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good.
All right, my bro.
Bye, dude.
Bye, bro.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.